I'm Jason's younger brother, in case none of you knew me. I'm the youngest one, the best behaved one. First thing I'd like to say is, I'd like to say how beautiful the wedding is. Couldn't have turned out better. And I'd also like to say how beautiful Beth looks. Jason don't look too bad either. Look a little better if I was standing, right next to him. But, what can I say? The younger one got the looks, right? I'd also like to thank, before I give my speech, Beth's parents for putting in endless hours. Mom, you did so much. The food, absolutely amazing. I'd also like to thank the bartenders. You guys got Now I'd like to talk about how honored I am to be your best man. He called me and told me he wanted me to be his best man, and I was honored, of course, but then after seeing everybody else sitting up here, it really made me feel like, I really am honored because I consider all of us his best man. I really do. And everybody deserves it. Next card. Next, I'd like Jason to place his hand on top of Beth's. Right on top, yeah, just like that. Okay. Now, everybody should take a look, maybe snap a picture of this even, because this is the last time you're ever going to see Jason with the upper hand at something.
It's true!
Since Jason's met Beth, he has changed tremendously. In a good way, of course. But not only does he eat vegetables now, I've even seen him eat a salad before. And he cleans, does dishes, and not to mention, he only eats applesauce on his spaghetti every once in a while now. Not every time. And I guarantee that the toilet paper roll is facing the right direction. Over the top. Now that Beth has got a job, as most of you know, Jason can finally pursue his lifelong dream, being a stay-at-home dad for his black son, Baxter. Who would? On a more serious note, after Jason met Beth, I specifically remember him calling me and talking to me about after he met her and saying, I don't know what it is, I know I like her a lot more than she likes me. He's like, I don't know what to do. I was like, well, as good as a 16-year-old can give advice to his older brother, I told him what I would do, and I think it worked out pretty well. A couple years after that, we all knew Beth and Jason were going to end up together. So did everybody else. My father, my grandparents, all of Beth's family, which is now my family. I'm very thankful for that. Next card. So, the other night, 2 nights ago to be exact, we have a little get-together at Jason's house, and around 2:45 a.m., maybe around 3 o'clock, somehow or another, I still think it was Kevin, somehow or another, the cat got let out. It was actually me, an accident. And me and Jason stayed up for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, helping him look for the cat in the middle of the night, and this cat is as black as my jacket is, no white whatsoever. So after about 2.5 hours, I decided to go sit back down and wait for the cat at the house. Meanwhile, Jason stayed up until light looking for this cat, and finally ended up finding it, believe it or not. And right then really proved to me how much he loves Beth. He can stay up for 4.5 hours being drunk in the middle of the night looking for a cat. That says something, right? True love, yes. And Beth, you have a great man sitting right beside you. He's loving, trustworthy, gonna be one of the best dads ever. And he has the stunning Rooker looks. And Jason, you have an amazing bride. She's absolutely beautiful, she's smart, she's very motivated, she's funny, and she's gonna be a mama bear. I can't believe where the time's went, I really can't. It seems like just yesterday, I was a freshman going down to hang out with the cool college guys. And then with Beth, of course, high school, driving around in Marv, 79 Silverado, that was his name. And just going down, and I remember going down just to hang out with Beth. Jason was at work. I go down just to hang out with Beth, just to play Power Hour. And we had a blast. It was just us, but we had a blast. So that Jason would get off work. I have a lot of catching up to do. They truly made me feel like I was part of the group. All these guys, in general. Now that the wedding's happened, everything's going to be a lot less stressful. A lot less. For you guys, especially. And for everybody else. So this wedding couldn't have turned out any better. The only person that's missing is our father, who truly should have been here right now. And my dad always approved of Beth as long as I can remember. He treated Beth just like one of the family because he knew, obviously, that they were going to end up together. I also remember my dad specifically telling you, you got a good girl. You're a lucky man. And once, out of all the times he said that, I remember once him telling Beth, you know, you're dating a pretty good guy too. Don't forget that. And all set aside, I truly think you guys are meant to be together and you're lucky to have each other. And that's all that matters. I know everybody's getting sick of hearing me talk, so I'm going to try and wrap this up. Now I'm going to do a toast. Beth, Jason, sorry, I got to read my note card for this one. Beth, Jason, I truly am happy for you guys. Going to be great parents someday because of how great of parents you guys have. Couldn't ask for better parents. Welcome to the family, Beth. I'm truly honored to be a part of your family. I'd like to wish you guys all the luck in the world, even though you won't need it. You guys are meant to be together. Everybody knows that. So this is a toast to my best friend and my amazing new sister, Beth. So everybody raise their glasses, take a toast. Cheers. Let's hear it for these guys. And because of the comments made while I was walking in, I've got one more story to share. I remember Jason, as a little kid, taking a stroll out to the middle of Jackson Street in Flanding, Illinois. He thought it was necessary to take a dump in the middle of the road because he wanted to see a car run over it. I told you to be careful. And also, I'd like to apologize in advance for whoever has to deal with Kevin Moss at the end of the night. And Brett, and Nick, Matt, Cody, Lane Hinkle, myself. Sorry. So one last toast to these guys. Cheers. I'm truly happy for you.